You did not introduce potato chips on a sandwich to me.
Hey.
I think it's a thing everybody does instinctually. Like,
Sucking your thumb?
well, finding the nipple is a thing that babies instinctually do.
So we just flew from LA to New York City to try $1,000 ice cream.
$2,000 pizza.
Now back to dessert. Here we
You
go.
ever had cheesecake?
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm not surprised by anything with you.
That's right, I'm a wild card. Throw me out in the ocean, never know what's gonna happen next.
A wild card or wild carp?
Both. So today, we're going to eat 3 different cheesecakes at 3 drastically different price points to find out which one is the most worth it at its price. Worth it! First place we're going to rhymes with by Irene. And no, it's not Irene, it's Eileen.
Why do you say it rhymes with Irene?
They got lots and lots of flavors. And special treat, we're meeting Eileen. I'm also kind of awkwardly placed. My head is like hugging this chair. Hi, Adam.
You're awkwardly placed, are you?
My name is Eileen Avisano. You are at Eileen's Special Cheesecake. Today, you guys are going to be trying our classic New York cheesecake. The most asked question is, what's so special about your cake? The special is for my mom. This was something that she made for special occasions only because she said it was too much work. My full inheritance was her recipe box.
I also have a mother who's always made cheesecake my whole life. When the cheesecake was being made, everyone had to be quiet.
I totally relate to that because I love to tap dance,
Yeah.
but I was never allowed because the cake might fall. Okay, your cream cheese is going to go first, and then your sour cream. You can put your sugar, your lemon, and your vanilla. Add your egg yolk slowly, and then whip your egg whites until they come to a peak. The last thing that you're going to do is add your egg whites to the entire batter, and you kind of fold it in slowly. We use a honey graham crust.
Yeah.
We melt a little bit of butter with it, put it in a lined pan, and we form the crust which comes up around the edges. That's traditional New York cheesecake. People walking by that want a gourmet dessert, they don't have to break the bank to be able to enjoy it.
I want to note that we're eating this off a plate that has hearts around the perimeter.
It's so light on the inside. Look at that.
The most satisfying thing is carving the tip off with the fork.
Mmm.
It's amazingly fluffy.
And rich. How's that possible?
Well, it's cake. This is so fluffy. It's honestly like approaching the texture of the curds and cottage cheese. That doesn't sound as appealing as I wanted it to.
Great thing about this crust, it climbs the edges of the cheesecake.
The crust is as creamy as the rest of the cheesecake. It's just got that light, spongy, delicate, don't even need to chew kind of texture. That won't happen to you if you come here, I swear.
So what do you think of Eileen's?
Wow.
I think I'm a sucker for love. If love was a taste, that's what love tastes like.
She's a real mom making real dessert. You know what I'm ready for?
1, 2, 3.
Cheesecake facts.
The record for the world's largest...
Oh my God, I haven't done any puns this whole trip.
Good. The world's largest cheesecake was made in 2013 at the annual cheesecake something, right? They have that every year. Guess how much it weighed?
10 tons.
10 tons?
Look, the other day you told me there was a 5,000 foot pizza.
The cheesecake was 6,093 pounds.
So 3 tons. I was off. And now we're going to a steakhouse?
Well, you know what rhymes with steak? Cheesecake.
You can just say cake.
I'm Slade Cheever, resident party maker and director of operations at STK.
I'm Harry Eustace. I'm the executive sous chef at STK Downtown. Today we'll be making an orange dream cheesecake with a bourbon sauce underneath.
Paired with a Not Your Daddy's Manhattan, a twist on a classic.
We start with a graham cracker crust underneath with melted butter and a little bit of confectionery sugar. Press that down and then we add cream cheese, eggs, vanilla extract, and orange zest. Underneath is a nice boozy sauce, so it really takes up to that next level.
We like to put booze in anything we possibly can.
It's true. We dress the base of the plate with our rum reduction, cheesecake on top, orange segments around the edges and on top of the plate, a little bit of sugar, and then we brulee it with a blowtorch. And the sauce underneath kind of grounds it. It's a little heavier, very boozy, really fun. Makes you feel at the end of the night you really got your money's worth and you really had a good time here.
The bourbon goes really well with the toasted brulee across the top. One invites the other. You want to take a sip and then a bite and then a sip because they're really well balanced. It's heaven on a plate for $12.
Heaven on a plate.
Steven, it's 12:04, so
Cocktail hour.
12:04 p.m.
Alcohol hits you harder at 12:04 p.m.
The Orange Dream Cheesecake. I love that it's bruleed on top. Cheesecake, I think, is a little bit of a misnomer. It's like closer to a quiche than a cake. Yeah, it's really like a dessert quiche.
I'm ready to dig in.
Ooh.
Whoa. I've noticed a theme across pretty much every food.
Whatever you're gonna say can't be as good as that lead up, but go for it.
It's always satisfying to put a fork in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just get that nice like,
Yeah.
wow. I really love the hint of orange.
Yeah, it's like a creamsicle.
And I like that it's not taken over the top. It's just the right balance of flavor.
Well, it is the classic pairing, like you and me. If we're a buddy cop duo, who would be the good cop, who would be the bad
See,
cop?
when I think about us, I think more of cat dog.
I also love the brulee. It's that third texture that you didn't know cheesecake needed.
Yeah, this is the way to do it. You take a bite of the cheesecake, sip, bite, sip, bite. We're not driving here, so.
I like cheesecake.
Okay, let's get some,
The cheesecake and steak.
give it to Adam.
What's that?
Stop. Stop!
Cheesecake is a word that is hard to say very fast, very many times.
Cheesecake, cheesecake. Whoa.
Yeah. Cheesecake, 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 cheesecake.
Cheesecake fact. Did you know that cheesecakes appeared in the Wonder Girls over 100 times?
The Wonder Girls,
Is that what this called? That show's called?
the Wonder Years,
Oh.
or the Golden Girls?
It's the Golden Girls, I believe. Sorry. I nailed that fact. We are now on our way to the final cheesecake spot, the most expensive one that we could find in New York City, and that is Lady M. My Lady M.
We'll be able to see everything in the taste with my mouth eyeballs, my taste balls. You got your eyeballs, your ear balls, and your taste balls.
My name is Renato. I manage social media for Lady M.
And I'm Julian, I'm the pastry chef for Lady M.
It's all about the experience that you have when you walk into the boutique. We have white walls and we really like to keep all the focus on the cake.
So gâteau nuage is French and nuage is cloud, so it's a cloud
It's a cloud cake.
cake.
Yeah.
We have only very simple ingredient, cream cheese, sugar and eggs inside. The top we finishing to decorate about the sour cream, little bit sugar inside.
I'm always impressed by icing work when you're rotating it.
Oh, yeah.
Is that hard to do?
When you start, yeah, because it's difficult to spread the cream, but after 100 cakes, it's so easy.
Yeah.
If it's the best cheesecake, then yeah, that's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
We think it's worth it.
That's not for that. Ooh.
Oh, look at this fancy sugar. Oh.
This place is right up your alley. Aren't you lactose intolerant?
I'm not intolerant, I'm just lactose somewhat not cool with it.
So this is kind of the first cheesecake we've had that's more representative of what I grew up eating.
It definitely looks the most pristine.
Yeah, I like that.
So Eileen's felt like the walking down the street cheesecake. STK had the party cheesecake.
Dinner and a show.
This one, however, is I'm gonna go to the ball cheesecake.
I'm expecting it to be way creamier than the other ones we had. It feels nice and soft.
Cheesecake.
Way creamier.
It's like the perfect bed. You're just like in this bed of clouds.
I agree with you. I think a great bed also has a satisfying heaviness to it. You're kind of just like paralyzed under a heavy blanket.
Straight jacket or a blanket?
A blanket.
Okay.
Okay, a blanket. I definitely prefer cheesecakes without any fruit or other flavors. Am I crazy?
I think you're just a plastic guy.
That's true. I like being able to just really slowly press my fork through the cake. Here it's like you could really, ooh, but I could do a little barrel roll there with that, right?
So, these cubes.
That's why I can't go anywhere with you.
So sweet.
Yeah, I put a whole sugar thing in there.
What's wrong with you?
That cheesecake was the ideal cheesecake.
Did it cut the cheese or did it take the cake?
I feel like cheesecake does both of those.
Got him.
Which cheesecake was the most worth it at its given price?
Lady M? Does M stand for I think flavor-wise, that was the one I liked the most. Was it most worth it? I think Eileen's edges it out. Not only do you get a delicious cheesecake, how often do you go to a place named after a person and the person is there? That's like having George Washington hand you a dollar bill.
What I loved about Eileen's is just that I learned about what love is. But you know what? STK is my worth it winner. The orange zest plus the bourbon plus the party atmosphere and the cocktail all together, that is what I look for in a dessert.
Adam, what's your worth it winner? 2-1. Another food mystery solved. Good cop or bad cop? Say who you think you are in 3. 1, 2, 3. Good cop.
What? You are definitely bad cop.
The jackets you wear, your spiked hair, you are the image of the bad boy.
What?
Oh, yes.